Let us see how to access the components of a vector. As we've created a normal vector, let's just create it once again. Let's print f. Suppose I want to access the third element or component of a vector. Let me just add comment over here. So accessing components of a vector is much similar to that of vectors. Again, we'll just type name f with a square bracket and it's a third element. Make sure that our indices starts from 1 and not from 0. Here we got the third element. Suppose I want to access second and fourth element. Should be f. Again, if you want to access more than one element of a vector, so it will be c. So 2 comma 4. So you can see the second and fourth element is printed, which is sandwich and chips. If you want to access all, but if you want to access all but first element to be removed, so it will be access. Simple. F with the square brackets minus 1. So it will remove the first element and print all the remaining elements. Even you can use a logical vector to print or to access the component of vectors. So let's use this logical. We f square brackets c, because we will be accessing more than one elements. Let us keep it as, you can also use this I directly as tf, or you can use true false, but make sure you keep everything in the uppercase. It will t f f. Okay, again f comma f comma t comma f. Let's print. So here you can see first and fourth element are printed from f. This is the first element and this is the fourth element. Let's see how to modify a vector. Let's add on. Let's just copy the another vector. Let's print f. It's working fine. Let me just clean this thing so it will be much easier for us to visualize the output. Suppose you want to modify the second element of the vector, so let's just keep it as f2. Okay, so I want to modify this sandwich to fries. So again I'll just add this and fries. So f2 f is updated. Now let's print f. Control enter. Now you can see the second element is the fries. Let's try something else. F. I just want to change the third element to T. So let's just add T. Here I just got a warning message. So it says that invalid factor level and NA is generated. If you print F3, this code is executed, but you will see NA at the third element instead of T. Here you can see the third element is not T, but here it is an NA. So from this scenario, we can see that factors cannot assign values outside levels. So the workaround to this is to add the value to the level first. So let's add the levels now. Levels F. Okay, let me just add a comment over here. Adding extra levels. So it will be again C concatenate levels of F, comma, I want to add a new level, so let it be T. Let's do control enter. Let's try to execute this command now, so it should work. Yes, it's working fine. Let's try to generate factor levels. So we can generate factor levels by using the GL function. It takes two integers as input with indices and how many levels and how many times each level. Let's check the documentation of GL function. You can just put a question mark and let's control enter. Here you can see G, L and N is an integer giving the number of levels. K is the integer giving the number of replications and other stuffs. So here I'll just use N, K and labels. Let's create, okay, let's just create some G and by using GL function. So let's just put integer giving the number of levels. So let me just put the number of levels as 4 and number of replicas as 5, and again I'll just put the labels equals to C. Let me just add 5 places: Mumbai, Delhi, then let's add Jaipur, comma, Goa. Let's print now G. Here you can see Mumbai is printed 5 times, Delhi is printed 5 times, Jaipur is printed 5 times, Goa is printed 5 times. If you want to check the count, you can directly use the table function. Yes, so everything is 5 times. It's done. Save your files.